Hello, Kim.
Hi,
Okay, thanks for coming today. And can you please introduce yourself?
it is my pleasure to be here, and thank you for having me here. All right, my name is Kim. I'm currently studying in Rangsit University, majoring in international relation.
Okay, can you tell me about your background?
My background, well, it's a bit okay. Let's go back to the past a bit. All right. My background, I was born and grew up in a Ukrainian refugee on the Thai Myanmar border. And I studied there. I lived there for 20 years. And then after that, after finish school in the community college, I want to go for further study for my higher educations. However, due to our education system, it's not well recognized and it's not acceptable to go for the higher education. So we have to join or find another way to be accepted to the university. So I spent 1 year in Method for my GED process for my GED time there. And then after getting GED, I applied for university. Yes.
Okay, so that's very interesting story. Okay, wait.
Yes.
Okay, so Kim, so first you have to attend a school in South, and after that, to be eligible for the university degree, you have to finish your GED, right? Is it
Yes.
the academic pathway? Okay, so can you share about your scholarship?
Um, all right. My scholarship is currently I am an IIE scholarship student. At that time, I was a MHCP student, which is a school and then method, and then IIE and MHCP are partnership. So I can apply for the IIE scholarship like that. So it's not widely open. IIE scholarship is not widely open. The If you want to apply, your school have to be partnership with them like that. Yeah. And also currently it cannot run anymore. The scholarship is passing now due to Trump administrations.
Okay, thank you, Kim. So like you came from the refugee, right? Refugee camp, and then now you're a scholarship student at Rensselaer University. So any challenges that you have already encountered? Yeah.
Um, well, challenges. At first, I would mention about believing in yourself. Yeah, I come from the Ukrainian refugee camp, which is in a refugee. At that time, I don't know anything about the further education or like higher education. What I know is like, okay, I need to finish my school in the camp. I need to finish it first. And then after that, after finish, I have to work like that. That
Yeah.
is my perspective back then. However, after I finished the school, Crane Community College School, at that time I could access to information from the social media a bit.
Yeah.
And also like I seen a lot of senior who have been sharing their story about their education, higher education, like that. But when I compare myself with them, we are like different, right? So,
Yeah.
as a refugee, we have to go in another way to get a kind of certificate to be acceptable. So, we have to prepare for the like another way, different way. Like I have to go for the GED, something like that, GED way, GED pathway to be
Mm.
able to uh like go for the higher education like that. So what I would like to mention here is like first. believe in your perspective, your mindset, and also even you don't know what gonna happen, try to like always go forward in that situation. So even you don't know at the time yet, but later the result will be better, and like you will not get the regrets when you choose to go forward. So this
Yeah.
is the first thing. And then the second thing is like I would like to mention about the connections. Back at then, we don't have much connection. We don't have much people who can encourage us. I mean, like, can be senior or can be someone who can encourage us how to go for, like, how to apply for university,
Mm,
which major can choose, and also the admission process like that. So we don't have back at then we don't have much someone who we can like rely on, and then like be consistent, have a consistent with them like that. So that is the second thing. And then the third thing I would say, okay, the third thing I would say, my personal case, for me, like, it's a bit hard for me as I'm from refugee camps, but I'm a Thai citizen. Due to my dad is Thai, I grew up in a refugee camp, not in a like Thai community
mm,
like that. So, yeah, it hard for me to how to say adjust with the scholarship sometimes. For example, I try to apply for a child dream scholarship, but I wasn't eligible for that due to my status, my identity status. However, luckily, like the school that I attend in Method is partnership with IIE. So yeah, so finally I could apply for that one. So
mm.
yeah, it was a lucky things. Yeah.
Okay. So you mean that your identity is right now Thai citizenship because your father is
Yes.
Thai. Due to your identity status, for some scholarship, you're not eligible to apply, right? Like trying to scholarship because you have to be a Myanmar citizen. Okay, so thank you, Kim.
Yeah.
And then like right now there's many students in refugee camp also. So is there any suggestions or any message that you want to say to them?
All right. Compared to my batch and this batch, I feel like lately last 2 3 years and with this year, I feel like the connection and the senior like the people who we can contact
Mm,
to and approach to is like increasing, even like scholarship pathway sharing section or other things like that, right? So yeah, one thing I want to suggest to them is like don't be afraid to ask
mm,
people to ask help and also to approach to the senior. For example, if you are interested in that major, for example, okay, if you are interested in IR major, something like that, so you can approach to someone who are studying in IR. And
mm,
then if you are interested in the university, so you can approach to them. Don't be afraid to ask and don't be afraid to approach to them.
mm.
And then that is the first suggestion. The second suggestion is like, okay, when you are trying preparing for your scholarship, sometimes you might face a like how to say you might face a difficult to make a
Yeah.
decision, like how to choose a major, uh how to choose the university like that, right? So from my perspective, uh like ask yourself back what
Mm,
major are you interested in, and what background are you come from, like
mm,
that, right? Also like choose the major first and then go for the university. That is that is my suggestion. For example, like for me, my background mostly come from the education and community development, so I will link my background experience and
mm.
then with the university and the major that I apply like that. And also it will be easier for you to apply for the scholarship too.
Okay, so it is very important to link our background to the
Yeah.
subject that we are interested in, right? So that it's very much more beneficial for us to learn also. Okay, so and then the next question is, as you mentioned that you have a refugee background, so that your refugee background is your strength or your weakness?
Mm. I I feel like at that time when I was in a refugee, I feel like being a refugee is like my weakness because
Mm,
at that time I went to struggle or went to explore the world,
yeah.
but I can't because I have nothing at that time. However, like after you came out from there and how to say when you're here in this
Mm,
situation, I feel like it's a part of my strength, it keep encourage me and remind me to be humble and never give up, and then like how to say keep going forward no matter what the situation is like that. Sometimes I feel down or feel sad with this situation, but when I look back I still see like many people, many younger brother sister who want to go for higher education but they
yes.
can't, and also it hard for them to go, and with that situation, with that moment, it become my inspiration in like encouragement for me to go forward and to keep trying hard like that.
Okay, so you used to think that it's your weakness because you couldn't explore more, right? But now we can
Mm.
see as a part of our strength and our identity, and we have to embrace it. Okay, so and then the last question is like, what are you doing these days for your professional development, and what kind of contribution are you currently doing right now?
All right. Professional development. I join a lot of like apart from my academic journey,
Yep.
I try to join a lot of online course and also online acting programs.
Mm.
Got the rejection. And then, for example, if I apply 10, I will get around one or two like that.
Yeah.
But it's okay. At least I got the experience. And what I'm doing now currently is like I just finish first things, I just finish my leadership course from Harvard Aspire Leadership Program from Harvard. That
Mm.
once for that one, we have to join two module, and then you will get the certification, like to recognize you as a personal or professional development in your leadership role. And second thing is I joined TOESL, not TOESL, TESOL teaching certificate from Coursera.
Oh yeah.
That one, I just finished it in last week. Yeah, I just finished it
Oh,
last week. And then yeah, I also joined a lot of like a short online course like leadership course, soft skill course, which aim to improve my personal and professional development. And then on the other hand, for my contribution, what I'm doing now is like first thing I'm running a project with my group, with my friends, with my team member, which is the KEDU Crane Education Border project. This one we try to open a way for like try to how to say make a strong foundation, English foundation for refugees, stateless and marginalized youth, basically focus on the English full skill because we believe that in English proficiency is really important for them before they like grab the opportunity from outside. So when they are like how to say when their English skill is strength, when this English skill is good, they can take that opportunity more easily.
yeah. So English language proficiency is a kind of foundations, right? It opens a
Yeah.
lot of doors for us. Okay, so any last message that you want to give to the students in Myanmar?
Okay. Message from the message. Uh, I know that I know that most of you are now struggling to how to say go forward, especially for your educations, and
Mm,
then some of you might feel lost, don't know where to start, don't know where to go anymore,
yeah.
and then. As I mentioned a moment ago, if you want to know something or you face a difficult situation, try to find your mentor, someone who you believe in, share your feeling with, and also like share what you can, how to say, how can they help you, and also don't afraid to ask help from them. Yeah, that is my suggestion.
Okay, so thank you, Kim. Thank you for coming today. Okay, bye bye.
Bye bye.